have an impact on him because he told me after the last one that never again, and here we are again. He's doing it again. So I'm like, Khabib, why are you doing this again? You said you were stressed last time. Now you're putting yourself in a stress situation. He goes, I know, coach, but what am I going to do? I need them to fight, and I want them to be with me. So there you go. That's what he does for his teammates. He sacrifices himself for them to get an opportunity in the big stage.
Okay, Jared. Hey, Jared, give me a hard time.
Jared again?
I'm going to answer 2 more questions after Jared's question.
Oh, we'll keep answering Jared's questions.
Keep going.
As long as they're good questions.
This is a kid long one. What did you learn from martial arts, kickboxing, that you could translate to use in everyday real life?
What I learned from martial arts, kickboxing, the martial arts I learned to be humble, be respectful of everybody. The kickboxing I learned what's real and what isn't. So I learned that I could fight and I didn't need to fight because I knew I could fight. That's what I learned from kickboxing.
Okay, let's see. Naveed Sharif. Sir, can you tell us anything about Khabib? Maybe a quality that he has that fans do not know about and should know about.
Well, the thing about Khabib that you should know about is he's a team all the way through and through with family, with all his fighters. When he gets a big deal, he tries to look into see how he can put in all his fighters that are under him to get the same kind of deal. And so it's kind of like one package, one all. Like for instance, when he got fined by Nevada and they wanted to let him come back, and he said no, he's going to take the punishment just like his fighters, otherwise no. And he wouldn't come back until his other guys were relieved, from fighting. That's what a team, that's what he does, and everybody knows that, but I don't think nobody really fully understands that he takes one for the team every single time.
It's beautiful. Let's see. Faisal Khan, do you think Justin's wrestling is good enough to challenge Khabib? In this match, they're showing me some video link, he get tossed around for 3 minutes straight. His leg kicks, though, are really good. Same video, he wins by kicking. Read more. I don't know what it's saying here. Well, we can just go to the basic of the question.
Well, the basics of the question, do I think that his wrestling is good enough? It could very well be. Who knows? We won't know. But the thing is, that you got to understand this. Khabib's not just a wrestler. He's a striker, too. He can hurt you in the stand-up, too. And we're working other avenues. We're working things that he'll show in the fight, So we're not just one-dimensional. So people think, oh, he's just, he's going to take you down. Well, yeah, he's going to take you down because that's his strength. But he's going to hurt you, too. Remember, Conor got hit by overhand right, got dropped. So don't be thinking that you can sleep on Khabib's striking. Don't sleep on his striking.
Okay, Mustafa Dawood, best guys that you've trained.
The best guys that I've trained, there's so many, but definitely Khabib's on top of the list. Cain Velasquez, Luke Rockhold, Kung Lee, Frank Shamrock, BJ Penn, DC, there are just so many. Josh Thompson. I mean, I can go on and on and on. There's a lot of guys that are great, and there's a lot of great up and coming ones. Islam, Makhachev, Umar Khabib's cousin. Usman, Khabib's cousin, who I think is going to be one of the great ones, so there's a lot.
Across the sky. Coach, is it okay to start late in MMA career? I'm 25 now. 25
is not too late, but you got to start fighting as soon as possible.
Better off if you're a former athlete of some kind.
If you're a former athlete and you have some kind of martial arts, preferably wrestling or jiu-jitsu, you'll do great. But yeah, it's better get started now, get fighting as soon as possible, because a lot of the up-and-coming kids, they've been doing this since they were young little boys. So the competition's changing, the scope of how fighters get in, it's changing. They're well-versed in everything. Everybody's becoming well-rounded everywhere.
I like this question. I want to know this one from RTXO. What do you do to stay disciplined throughout your career and not lose focus?
Have a goal, have careers in your career, and my goal is to stay have a top team in the top 10 for the rest of my life of coaching, and that's what keeps me on top of things. As soon as I lose that desire to be in the top 10, then I think we're going to go downhill. I think we're still in the top 10 as a team. I think we're struggling, this year probably more than last year and the year before. But I still think we would be regarded as one of the top teams. Not definitely the top team for sure, not this year, but we're definitely up there for sure.